5, 6, 7, and... From all this spinning, now I'm thinking that you did all you could when you said, my love, take it slowly. Okay, is what I said. Oh my God, wait and see what will soon become of me. This frozen heart, screaming wheels, but does that screaming come from me? Take me back to just before I was spinning. Take me back to just before I got dizzy. Take me back, amazing what a minute can do. Just like you. So I up, around, 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 up, around, around, and in. Amazing what a minute can do. Back in. Okay. That was So Damn Lucky by Dave Matthews, played as for a request by a friend of the MorristownUkeJam in Cleveland. And I played it straight from the charts of the MorristownUkeJam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll ever be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'm going to do a I'm going to do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. And at the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want hundreds more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and come play with us. And first, I have to say, no, that photo of Dave Matthews is not photoshopped. That is him playing in concert a ukulele strikingly similar to this one. It's a Maya Moe ukulele made by Char and Gordon Mayer, and I love them, and apparently Dave Matthews likes them too. I'm not surprised he has good taste. All right, now, as far as this song, this is not a hard song. Really, really not. Really not. Has lots and lots of style. He played originally in an E. A little bit harder. So I simplified it a little bit, putting it in an E. Changing it from an E to a G key. A little bit easier to play. A little bit harder to sing if you're not going to drop it down an octave. But you can drop it down an octave if you want to. Dave will not shame you for it. He won't. He really won't. He'll be honored or pleased that you like his song. All right, so here's how I'm doing the fun part of this song is that slide. I called it down strums with slides. I never strummed up. This entire song, I didn't strum up. I didn't do arpeggios or plucking. Nothing. All I did was down strums. And on the G's and the C's, I did something that was reminiscent of... Dave actually did something more elaborate than what I did. But what I did was reminiscent of what Dave did. It gives part of the same feeling. All I did was, I'm forming the shape of a G here, and when I strum down, I slide up one fret. That's it. And then the C, I formed the C with, I didn't form, well, here would be a straight C, right? But this is also a C. What I call a second position C, right? It's a little higher up the neck. Right? You can keep going playing C's up the neck. Well, here's the first C. But this, I call an alternate C. It is a real C. It really is. And especially with a low G, like I have, it sounds more like a drone. Well, actually, either way, you'll get that drone sound because this will stay the same, right? You hear that. Because I'm not doing the full C like this, you hear that as a drone during the whole thing, and I like the way that sounded. So the C's that I do during the verses are this C, right? It's this C, and I slide it up from one fret below. And that's it. That's it for the entire verse, other than the F at the end, right? So I'm going from here to then my fingers are going to stay on the same fret, right? My index finger is going to move over one string, and I drop my middle finger, and that's it. That's the whole verse. And then just like that, and I change the strum a little bit. I know I'm still just doing down strums, but in the chorus, I have a little bit more. First of all, there's no slides, but then also I give an emphasis to the first and third downs. So it's oh my God, wait and see. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the emphasis on the first and third, and that's it. Now, as far as those chord transitions in that in the chorus, so I'm going from an F, right, to a D minor. All I have to do is drop a finger, and I've got that. And now my pinky is pretty much just hovering right over that C. So I drop that C and pick up the rest of the fingers. So, sorry. Oh my God. And then from there, I drop the whole B flat. Now from here, from the B flat to an F, my index finger is already on the right string. It just has to arch, so it only covers the second string instead of the first from the floor, right? So, and now from there to the B minor, I'm going to move my index finger. Well, actually, from the F, these two fingers are already in the right shape. They're just moving over one string, and I drop one more finger. That's my G minor. What will suit? So my index finger is kind of bouncing back and forth between these strings that whole time. That's the closest you can get to an anchor point, right? So, what will soon become, and from here, I roll back my ring finger. My ring finger is on the second string, but just by rolling it, I don't even pick it up, right? Just by rolling it back, I've got that C of me. And then you notice I just roll it back again to the G minor. So I've got the E flat, roll it back, and roll it back, so it's only covering the second string instead of the first. Me, and the same thing for the second half of the verse. This frozen heart, screaming wheels, but does that screaming come from me? And then right back to the slides. That's it. That's the entire song. Okay, I'm going to stop talking at you now, and I'm going to play from the intro through the first verse and chorus, close up on my chord change in hand in slow motion, so you can see how I'm making every chord transition, and you can practice along in slow motion if you want. So here goes. It starts off down here because I'm going to slide up here, first stroke down. So let's see now. 1, 2, 3, and... to have learned how to play ukulele. It's a good life. See you Wednesday. Bye.